the face of India's meteoric startup ecosystem, the man who pulled the impossible from nothing, putting India on the edtech map with his namesake online learning giant Byjus, now has a lookout notice against him. And the reason for that lookout notice? Potential foreign exchange violations nearing over 9,300 crore rupees. Byju Raveendran, the founder of his now crisis-hit company, is now the subject of a lookout circular by India's Enforcement Directorate, something that will enforce travel restrictions on him. The development comes ahead of a high-stakes Extraordinary General Meeting or EGM of the company scheduled for Friday, where select investors are expected to seek the ouster of Byju Raveendran. His position at the company he founded is temporarily safe though, with the Karnataka High Court stepping in to say that any resolutions proposed during the EGM will be deemed invalid until a final decision is reached on a petition filed by Byju's parent company. The court's decision allows the EGM to proceed as scheduled, but the controversy surrounding it remains unresolved. Escalating tensions between the company and some of its investors is now an open war. The company argues that investors like General Atlantic and Chan Zuckerberg Initiative have violated agreements and laws by calling for the EGM in the first place. But where does the Enforcement Directorate come in, and why the lookout circular? Among the issues facing Byjus is the allegation of foreign exchange violations. In November last year, show cause notices were issued to Byju Raveendran and Byju's parent company on the basis of an ED complaint alleging Foreign Exchange Management Act or FEMA violations to the tune of 9,362.35 crore rupees. The Enforcement Directorate kick-started a probe on the basis of several complaints regarding investments in the company and its conduct, seen to have caused revenue loss to the Indian government. So far, Byjus has responded by stating that queries raised by the Enforcement Directorate were purely technical in nature. As the controversy unfolds, the focus remains on the outcome of the EGM and the ongoing legal battles surrounding Byjus and its founder. Could this be the beginning of the end of one of India's most famous startups?